Good morning.
How you doing, my friend?
Oh, I'm doing well.
Our topic this morning was what's on your tub time playlist.
I was just thinking about it. I haven't taken a bath in 100 years, I don't think.
Oh, you're missing out, man.
I was questioning how Lachlan takes baths. I mean, he's 6'4".
Yeah, you're a tall man.
I make it work.
Where do the legs go?
Lots of water.
That's why you do yoga, so you can bend into the tub.
Get into lotus position.
I'm thinking if I did have a bath time playlist, I'd maybe put Fool in the Rain on there by Zeppelin.
Oh, good pull.
Nice little sing-along while I'm in there.
There you go.
A little scrubbing.
There you go. McDavid, still game time decision. You haven't heard anything from your sources?
Nope. Haven't heard anything. He's out. He's sick.
Does he get the flu a lot, or is it just us?
We were talking about that.
Yeah, he does seem to get it at least once a year.
A couple of years ago, remember he lost all that weight?
Yeah, I think...
I figured it out. I know what's wrong.
I have a theory as well.
It's his parents, Brian and Kelly.
Babied him too much.
Yeah.
That is...
he lived in a Perel household.
See, and my thought was that just everybody wants to touch him.
Yeah.
Everybody takes pictures with him. Everybody wants to shake his hand.
He does a lot of meet and greets and... Yeah.
Of all the players in the NHL, I don't think anybody gets more picture requests probably than him.
Probably. The thing with... And he's a nice kid, too, so he doesn't say no.
People talk about it like we were in the dressing room in my hockey game the other night, and they were going like, "Oh, did you see McDavid out at Greta last night?" Like, people are approaching him constantly. Yeah.
I think it would be that. That's probably why he gets sick.
You need a little leave me alone kind of vibe.
Yeah, well, I want to institute a rule where the only picture you can have with him is from across the street with a zoom lens, and you can Photoshop yourself into it.
We have a cure, though. We've mentioned this a couple of times. You may have missed it. Jimmy never gets sick. He has lizard blood, and we think it has a lot to do with his living condition. So we've offered up to the Oilers organization 2 weeks. We'll only charge you $50,000 a week. He gets to stay with Jimmy, and at some point in that stay at the Den of Sadness with James P. White, he'll also get a blood transfusion.
Oh, nice. That's a good deal.
He'll get a couple of liters of Jimmy's blood.
Lizard blood.
He will never get sick again. And Grant even suggested he might play until he was 50 or 60 if that happened.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Small price to pay,
it's regenerative.
So, are the Oilers... Because they're one of the worst teams on 5-on-5. Are they going to drag themselves into the playoffs with a penalty kill and a power play?
I mean, right now it kind of looks that way.
Yeah.
The last 4 games have been really tough to watch. I honestly wonder if more than just Connor is sick, because they actually look like they're playing like they're ill.
Something was wrong the other night.
Well, usually if one player's out, I mean, it's been spread around the locker room. Something like the
that
flu will
Vegas
just move
game,
through.
They did not. They only had brief moments of energy.
The Vegas game, the Chicago game, the Dallas game, they looked flat, and it's not what we saw in January and February. It looks like a very different team. So I do wonder about the health of the boys.
When your best hitter is Yamamoto, you might be in trouble. Right.
Yeah.
Luckily, they've gotten some points because Koskinen's been unreal.
The goaltending has been stealing them points, and that's basically the only reason they've gotten anything over the last little while. So that's not sustainable. It's not a great game plan to just hope Koskinen can stop 50 shots. But
do you think he goes in tonight? Is he starting?
It looks like Mike Smith is going to get the start tonight.
Okay.
Dave Tippett's still going with his kind of rotation. He's done it all year, so it wouldn't be surprising to see Mike Smith.
Koskinen had 2 in a row, didn't he?
Yeah,
2 in a row with like 40+ shots.
Yeah, Koskinen's played 4 straight games because Smith did get pulled the other day, so he got in as a.
That's right. Yeah, he did make it. Yeah, okay. The only other thing that I wanted to touch on was the possibility with this coronavirus thing, because it's just crazy. The possibility of playing these games in empty buildings. Do you think that'll happen in Canada?
Unfortunately, I kind of do. It seems like...
Really, eh?
Yeah, I think so. Well, I mean...
Can you imagine playoffs without fans?
Yeah. I don't want to get in a situation where it's like a panic type spot, but like when you see California, with specifically the Sharks shutting it down, and they said they're going to play in front of empty buildings. I was watching some soccer last night. They're playing in front of empty buildings.
The German and Swiss leagues both ended their playoffs. They just said our season's done.
Yeah, the IIHF also canceled a major women's tournament, so... Unfortunately, I kind of feel like it's going that way. I hope I'm wrong. I'd love to be wrong because playoffs in the city, everybody deserves it.
Oh,
it would be the most Oilers thing ever to have them miss or make the playoffs and nobody can go watch it. But
guys tried to sneak in.
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, so I hope I'm wrong. I would love to be wrong, but who knows with this? I'm not smart enough to figure any of this out.
Yeah. Well, we'll keep our fingers crossed. Thank you. Thank you for the visit, my friend. Baggedmilk, Oilers. What do you got happening on Sunday? Quick plug.
We've got a brunch party coming up at First Round downtown. Tickets are available at nationgear.ca.
Look into it.